No, I said that. We went and saw. Really long time. All right, we're back. I've got new internet here at the house, and we might be working out a few bugs here as it begins, just to make sure it's not dropping and some problems. I've been good. I've just been. It's been really, really busy. Work life changed for me, and it changed not for the better. And I have been on the road every day for a very long time, and there's an end in sight coming in December that I see down the road, but it's just been, my body is beat. Let's put it that way. I feel every day I get up, I feel like I've run a marathon. I've missed everybody too. It's been that's been the hardest part, is just not talking to anybody and not seeing anybody for quite a while. And with Raid, it feels like the clan has kind of like taken a break too. So I get in and I read everything, and there's a lot of communication on FC Mobile side, but there's been nothing on the Raid side of things. You had to go back once a month and you're looking for another job. Yeah, see, I'm commuting. It's about a 3-hour commute, and I'm doing it every day. It's a daily commute, and I used to go in about 3 hours later than I go in now. I'm going in every day in the morning, like dead early, and we're in a bad situation. So like yesterday I was up at 6, drove to did he catch it? It's up at 6, and then left, ended up at work at 8, left, came home, had a meeting, and then my first training that day was 4:30. So I have outdoor training from 4:30 until 6, and then I had enough time to come home for about an hour and a half and work, and I had to go back, and I had indoor training until about 10. And that's 2 days a week. That's it's been that way every day. It's horrible. And I keep, every week it's like, okay, we're gonna come back. We're gonna start streaming next week. We'll stream next week, and then something happens, and I just can't get it together. I can't find the time to sit down and start it. And then last week the wife was like, you need to do it this week. Let's just figure out a day. We'll set up a plan and we'll do it. So the plan was this week to try to stream Wednesday. It's weird. It's Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Those are the 3 days to do it this week. So we'll see if I can get it done. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. And if I can do it this week, then maybe I can just stay on a path to start pushing it again. Where are we at? Reset is here. The most exciting thing going on right now in Raid is this Swordsman's Path that we've been waiting for forever. It feels like we've been waiting forever. Is finally here. We have it. Let's see where. Oh, it's here in the events. Swordsman's Path starts in 8 hours. The plan is not to do it right away. To stay away from it in the beginning. Don't tackle any of it until they release whatever promo they're running for shard pulls over the weekend. And hopefully we'll see some kind of a bump for voids and a chance to pull Shredder over the weekend to be able to do the same thing. It's going to be expensive. Yeah. That's why I've been holding as many shards as I can. I've only got 17 voids saved up, but every chance we've had for Shredder, I've gone all in. I've pulled at least 50 to 60 voids. Oh, probably more than that. To get to pull Shredder. That's been everything I've done. I've gone in hard for Shredder. There's 17, so those will all get pulled. I've got 17 Sacreds. Yeah. Oh my God, he's got it in his mouth.
Yeah, he's like, we let him out, literally, he's like, it made it across the laundry room, and he's like, Roy found it within 2 minutes, and was like, it's fine.
I am Rue 80. Thanks for the follow. They announced the progressive champs, including Shredder. That's all I care. I just want Shredder. I didn't see that they had announced it yet, though. No, that was the wife. My son calls. He calls like an hour ago. I'm trying to set all this up to stream. Computer hasn't set up to stream for quite a while. You're sure we're clanmates? That's possible. He says, how bad is it? He says, we have a mouse. Oh, fuck, it's a mouse. You get mice. I have like, I don't know, 5-6 acres of woods behind me. And I'm like, it's definitely, it's a time of year where the weather is shifting. So the mice come in. The mice come inside. They want someplace warm. It is what it is. You just put traps. You're going to catch them. It's not a big deal. My son does not like critters or animals or whatever. So he calls. He's like, we got a mouse. I'm like, dude, you got a fucking cat. You'll be fine. He's like, well, I'm afraid to put a trap down because I think the cat will get it. So he's on the phone with us for like 30 minutes. They're in their laundry room and this mouse is like hiding underneath the dryer. And he's like, how do we do it? And then he sends a photo to my wife of him holding his cat and the mouse is in the mouth of the cat. And he said they had to take the cat outside. He was trying to hide it. They had to take the cat outside and shake the cat, drop it, let it go to do it. Like, you have a cat. How are you that concerned about mice? Where am I located at? I am in Ohio, home of inbreeders and corn. Oh, there's been, God, that's good. There's been a lot of stuff going on since I've last streamed. So much shit. Yeah, see, he was playing with it. That's what it was. Andrew said he grabbed the mouse and was trying to hide with it. And it was still alive in his mouth. Ugh. I'm not a fan of mice. We just set traps and you get rid of them. We have a dog that just doesn't care. All All right, what are we doing? Where are we at? I have not done shit. There I am, all the way down in 26th for this Clan v Clan. I haven't. I mean, I could do a lot of stuff. I've got all these books set. 6 Lego books, 15. I'd rather hold them until we have a chance at a personal rewards. How are the rabbits? Rabbits are good. Rabbits are good. We still have 2. My wife's going through some shit with work, and she's changing jobs, and she's had a bunch of different people trying to recruit her for new agencies. So she's constantly on the phone. Dustin!
Well, Tickle Mutterdies. Games with Dustin just resubscribed for 61 months. I figured you forgot how to stream. It's been like 3 years since you were live. Rabbits make good stew.
Dustin, how are you? It's been, I think, I have it right here. I have the video. I looked this up to see when the last stream was. The last stream was, holy shit, July 16th. July 16th. That's fucking sad. I think there was a stream after that. It was a short stream, but it was so bad I didn't even save it. I think we had a power outage. Something. Just 3 years. It's not been 3 years. Okay, now I can't remember it, but I heard a joke like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and it was really bad. It was awful, and immediately I thought I need to tell Dustin this joke, and I can't remember what joke it was. So anyway, the wife's been on the phone. She's been on the phone with these new agencies, and last night, night before, she's trying to be quiet. She's on the phone. Everybody's kind of tiptoeing around, and one of the rabbits, she was in the room where the rabbits are. It's kind of our sitting room. And one of the rabbits, fucking had a damn autism seizure. I don't know what it was. Just started going ape shit in his hutch to the point where I had to get him out just to calm his ass down. No idea why. He just lost his mind. 61 months since 5 years and 1 month. 61 months. I didn't even think I'd been streaming for 5 years. Dustin, that's fucking crazy. I guess so, because I started streaming right before the pandemic. And that was in 2020. Fuck, time flies when you're not having fun. What do we got? What am I doing here? I have no idea what I'm even doing. There's nothing really to do yet other than wait for... Let's see, all the keys are done. HYDRA's done. HYDRA just finished. 10 hours. Chimera keys are complete. HYDRA's reset. We can throw a key at Brutal. Clan hates Clan versus Clan. I agree. How long are you doing? At what time are you doing the reveal stream? Dustin, when? Like from now? Like how many hours from now? Also, just like an hour? You'll be streaming in an hour? Well, whoever's left here at that time will raid your stream. I just used a key. It's a sponsored stream. Oh, yeah. Well done. Who's the sponsor? Had some... If you stop and think about it. Oh, E8. Well done. Well done. We've had some fucked up sponsors here over the years. I think the weirdest stream we ever did was the cereal stream. Was it Magic Spoon? We did a Magic Spoon stream a few years ago. The wife torturing you. You know, she brings that up every once in a while. And she asked it when I was like trying to figure out, Jesus, where'd my forehead go? That looked like, damn, I look like Dustin for a minute. The wife says, she's like, you need to get back to streaming. She goes, your first stream back should be me electrocuting you. No, it should not. But she really wants to do that again. Fucking electrocuting me. That was not top. That was not a good time. That was so bad. I might have. I'll do it again. Take care, Dustin. We'll see you when you're after your stream starts. Madden reveal. I didn't even realize that Madden was back. Damn. Yeah, I'm still in the creator network for FC Mobile, and I get in. I'll talk to him. I read it like every other day. Every other day I'll get in and I'll read what's going on and see what everybody's talking about. And I'm still playing every day. I don't put near as much time into it as I do this, but I'm still playing it every day and still making videos. Actually, I think I put out more FC Mobile videos than I do raid videos anymore. But just because they're easy. They're quick and they're easy. But like they're not even that whole thing. They're not even doing giveaways. What happened to Aptoid? We're still. Now a message from our newest sponsor, Aptoid. I did the sponsorship. I did a contracted sponsorship with Aptoid. And it was like 6 weeks. It was like a 6-week sponsorship. And I had to kind of fight for the payout. You know, it was a contract. And I'm like, look, I signed a contract. Why am I fighting to get paid? They were making me jump through all these hoops. And then it was over, and they're like, well, we would like to do another sponsorship. We want to do another sponsorship. And I was like, I need better terms. It was a lot of work to do the first sponsorship. I said, you guys have to give me better terms. And there was a minimum requirement of streams and videos and posts and everything. But not only that, there was a minimum requirement to meet the contract requirements for... there was like revenue goals you had to meet, and I met everything, but there were Saturday mornings that I was waking up thinking, fuck, I gotta go post something. I gotta put a video together with a commercial because if I don't have it by midnight tonight, it screws the contract up. It was just too much work. And then they gave me a new contract. I said no. And attempted to renegotiate. They said that they would adjust it and come back. And then they came back, and the adjustments weren't really adjustments. It was just like they took the turd and were like, let's polish this side, turn it around, and hand it back to him. Hey, here, it's fixed. And I was like, it's the same turd. It's just polished on one side. And they're like, no, it's not. That's not polish. They're like, we licked our fingers first before we polished it. It's like, that's not enough. So I'll probably delete that. Still in here. The commercial's still set up. All right, let's actually do something. 8 hours. So we're not going to open any shards or anything. We're going to wait on all that. We can do Doom Tower is just normal Doom Tower. That's just grinding towards, what is it? We've got book and then a void shard. 2 days, so we'll have another void. Siege is done. There's nothing to do with Siege. Curse City, we can do today's keys. I don't even know where I'm at. Here. I don't even have anyone really to build. I did finish the fusion earlier. Where's she at? She's in here somewhere. There she is. Sanguine Maria, which sounds like a... That sounds like a drink. There's got to be... Can I have a double Sanguine Maria? It's got to have some tequila in it. A lime. I'm thinking maybe let's see. Vermouth. Grenadine, maybe a little bit of grenadine. But yeah, that's definitely a drink. Somewhere there's a bar that sells Sanguine Marias. I could build her. We have Quintus to build. Whispers started. I did throw some stuff on Cheshire Cat. Never did anything with Granite Doorkeep. It just took them to 60. All these guys are just sitting here. They haven't been maxed out. I've pulled a few decent champs. It's just been sitting here on the back end of my 60s that I haven't done much. I did pull somebody just recently that I was excited about, and I haven't tested or done anything with. Who was it? It was Theodore? No, there's Sabitha. Who was it? Plus, I finally pulled Hansel. Yeah, I have 2 rafts. I spent... let's see, the one RAF event was... It was a Titan event. It wasn't a Titan event. It was the shit was the cards with Deck of Fate. The Deck of Fate RAF event, I went all in on. There's one. I went all in on the Deck of Fate event. Where is this at? Who did I pull? Is that the other one? There's the other RAF. That one I haven't finished building yet. Where is she? There. It's not a she. Well, maybe. If that's a she, Riley Gaines is going to be pissed. No, that's who I pulled. Theodore the Savant. That's like a painful helmet. I was really excited to use him, but I haven't done anything with him. I just threw a quick build together. Accuracy is it what? 487. Attack's low. Who's this? Giath True Shield. But yeah, Theodore I pulled Oh, that's what it was. So with the Deck of Fate, I went all in on Raphael, and the way I did it is I've got all these souls that were sitting here. I had probably 20 mythical souls and so many legendary souls. This is all space now, and I went through and I basically ranked and looked up, used Hellhade's site, and anybody as a legendary who was not at least a 4, I sold their soul. Mythicals, if they weren't, if it was a mythical that I didn't feel like I really wanted or needed, or a few of them I kept just because, but I got rid of half of my mythical souls. This must be a new one. That must be a new one because I don't remember having half of this. I think I got rid of all the 1 and 2 star souls, and I cut them way back, cut them all down. The souls, sold everything, and dumped everything that wasn't. I got rid of all my epics, almost all of my all of the bad souls for shit that I didn't really want to hold on to, and opened an absolute shitload of souls for that event. Burnt through everything and vowed to stockpile my souls again. That's how I did the Leo. That's how I did Raph. And then like 4 days later, I don't remember what event it was. I was pulling, I think it was the Fusion. I was pulling shards for the first Soulstone, or not Soulstone, the first Summon Rush, and pulled a Raph. So yeah, I'm missing Leo, and I have 2 Ruark Souls. I didn't even see it. Oh, shit. Yeah. I've pulled some since. I think I pulled them to finish out Raph, and the ones I pulled I didn't go through completely. But yeah, selling those souls made a huge difference. He's amazing paired with a Supreme Kale or stock. Tio with Stoutus, and they dual hard 10 dragon in a minute. I have a lot of poison champs, and I have a lot of poison teams. You know, and with Calvalax and Teox are in half of my shit. That's my arena team. I use it for damn near everything. It's that Calvalax Teox combo. And I thought having anytime we pull anything that has anything to do with poisons, because of some of the champs that I already have. Those 2 with 3 food. Yeah, I've only built Theodore just because of whatever champ training event was running. That was the only reason I did it. And I think I've used him in like in a cursed city. Just a node on cursed city. That's it. I haven't really tested him anywhere. And obviously his build's kind of it's a quick build. I think I used stuff that was already enhanced. Yeah, like it was all stuff. I just threw it in there. I don't know. There's no. Oh, I did put Arachna Elixir on there. I think I put that much effort into it. I didn't pick a blessing. What blessing do we need? Double Calvalax. Yeah, I would kill for a second Calvalax. 2 Calvalax and Teox would be insane. What blessing do you have on your Theodore? Nature's Bounty? Is that the one? Whenever this champion applies poison. Regen and Immortal. What do I have him in? I have him in Immortal and you like Harmony? Nature's Bounty was the one I was assuming. Nature's Wrath? What's that? Accept debless placed by gear sets. What do I have on my Calvalax? Is it Nature's Wrath? So I do have Nature's Wrath here. Sounds good. Yeah, I've been going through the motions. I feel like on this stuff for the last couple of months, just trying to stay caught up on everything. You know, I mean, I haven't missed any of the fusions. I've been doing everything. Other than this clan versus clan. I mean, I haven't missed anything. I've done all, you know, I think I've been in the top 10 for all of the clan versus clans until now. And I've done all the events. I usually get all of my shit done every day. Emergency heal and blood shield. Yeah, it's since I've been streaming though, they've made the regearing free, which means those like universal you realistically you could get rid of half your gear if you have presets. If you have all your presets, you could build, you know, because it's all free regearing as long as you have your saved presets. Is there a limit on how many saved presets you can have? Five champion presets. But is that per champion? Did I get Maria? Yeah. Sanguine Maria is in there. No, I look at it and it's like, now that we have that, you can... What was it? I know what it was. I was doing Cursed City. It was this one, the Borgoth. And, you know, you come into these things and you're like, well, it worked before. And whatever I had set up here, it worked. And then I ran it and I realized that there's only 2 champions in this whole team with blood shield rings. So within the first minute, everybody was dead except for, I think the only 2 that were alive was Lady Annabelle and Rhodos. It took 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes for this one. And I'm like 10 minutes in and I'm looking at it and I'm like, Jesus, I could just set presets with some blood shield rings. It's a low level Scarab. And just put a couple of heavy damage dealers in there. And I mean, hell, you could set presets up for 5 damage dealers with a blood shield ring and destroy sets. If you have the presets, as long as you know where they're, you know, and wherever you're stealing the gear from, whoever you stole it from has a preset to get it back. If you spent all the time building all your presets, the game would be so much easier. The amount of time I feel like it would take to build all your presets for everybody would be ridiculous. But now that it's free re-gearing, I just haven't spent the time doing it. I should, but I haven't. What haven't I haven't done anything. I've been logged in this whole time. I haven't really done anything. Let's just crank all this out. Necropolis 3 times. Run 3. You can use the gems to help destroy a shield too. Sammy, have you talked to Kinsey at all? As I have not, and I sent a message and never heard a reply. It was just a very weird kind of like drop off the face of the earth type thing. And I never heard anything back. Felt that it was kind of weird. It was disappointing too. All right, 2 in Cursed City. Let's go. Is there anyone around here? We should go across the bridge. I need some P11, D16. Can we push to D16? See, here's one we can throw. True shield in. You're gonna ask Cole and then just let it go. Yeah, I've been sending links every week to the videos, and I haven't seen or heard anything back. I'll probably still keep doing that until I am told not to. I don't know. It was really disappointing. A working Brogni Titus team. In the very beginning, I was trying to do a Brogni Titus Wixwell team. And I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it. I kept struggling to get enough defense on everybody to make it work, and my Brogni build was a little half-assed. And then I felt like it took me too long to put it together, so I lost the relevance of when Titus was released. Was trying to make a Brogni, Wixwell, Titus billion point Ultra Nightmare team, and then just gave up. I think I ran out of time. That realistically, I think it was the team before that. Was it the Wixwell team? I think it was the... Yeah, it would have been Wixwell. When Wixwell was released, I spent a ridiculous amount of time building a Wixwell Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss team that could one key Ultra Nightmare using Wixwell and campaign rares. I spent so much time trying to get that to work, running it at full, 2 times speed. And it was, I think it burnt me out on the whole Clan Boss builds. And then I gave up quick on the Titus Brogni team. It actually might still be in my saved teams. You pulled Brogni. Didn't you already have Brogni? I thought that was one that you already had. I know Cav has Brogni. Oh, well, shit. Cav does, because he's the one that sent me the build that he was using, and I looked at his build and was like, holy shit, I can't build this. There's no way I can put those numbers together. Here, we'll come back to this, but we'll go to... Which team? I swear I had one in here. Spider Hard. Maybe not, because these are... No. The Clan Boss builds are in the same... Yeah, I don't have it anymore. But my Brogni build's awful. Here. Yeah, I had him. This was set up specifically for that Ultra Nightmare team. He was in a shield set. I had his defense at 4,700, which I thought should be enough. He was in that speed pocket at 217. I could have built, I think I either needed to go a lot faster or a lot slower. But I was trying to overcome the speed variables with more defense. I was trying to build defense heavy teams. But the way Brogni's set up, he's a weird champ. You have to build him very specifically to get the most out of him. Everything's built based on attack. HP burn, where is it? You need more damage so that his A2 does more shield growth, because the harder he hits, yeah, just like Sammy said, he builds the shields by damage. So his attack's got to be heavy, and my attack is low. I've got 1,000 in there, but he's got crit rate, and his crit damage is over 200. I just felt like it was enough to make it work, but it wasn't. I couldn't keep him alive. Gilded Pinion. And I think I had him. Yeah, I fully booked him too. With a defensive heavy full masteries. But then I quit. I gave up on it. I gave him his masteries. I did not fully book him. I think I ran out of books when I was building those teams. I was doing Curse City. I want to get to, where am I? D16. Come along the back row. This looks good enough. Damn. See what else going on? What has happened or what is happening? My daughter turned 14 on Halloween. So as we always do every year, we kind of left and did something to celebrate the birthday. It was funny because she's big into horror movies, and for the last year we've been watching a lot of horror movies. And on her birthday, we always pull her out of school and we go do something fun for her birthday. And this year she's like, I really want to go see a scary movie. And I'm like, she's like, in the theater on my birthday. I was like, all right. We're looking around. We're looking to see what's in the theater. Thanks, Sammy. And the only thing out was Black Phone 2. I'm like, well, I've never seen Black Phone 1. I don't want to go waste, I want to see the first one first. So the night before her birthday, she had friends over, and then we sat down, her and I, late that night and watched Black Phone. It was excellent. Really good. Liked it a lot. Like a ghost story. So the next day we get up and here's what she wants to do. She wants to drive. It's about an hour and a half away. There's a store called Anime Store Near Me. That's the name of the store. She's like, I want to go there. They've got this thing I want to go see. So we take her to the anime store. Then for lunch, she wants to go to Twin Peaks because she loves her grilled cheese. Twin Peaks is like Hooters on steroids. And remember, it is Halloween, so all of the waitresses are dressed like strippers. And then she wanted to see Black Phone 2 in the theater, so we go see Black Phone 2. Then we drive an hour and a half home for a family get together, cake and ice cream shit. And then after that, it's Friday night Halloween. We said we're gonna take you to there's a haunted house that's 40 minutes from us that is in a cave system. I can't remember how many miles long it is, but it's 80 feet underground in a cave, and it takes about an hour to go through it. It was awesome. And that was the birthday. My wife's like, Jesus Christ, whose birthday was this? It's it's what she wanted to do. She's like, everything it was your birthday. Got to go to an anime store. Ate lunch at Twin Peaks. Our waitress was dressed like Daphne from Scooby-Doo if she was trying to work her way through medical school. And we got to go to the movie theater and then go to a haunted house that night. That's the perfect birthday party. Then we get done at the haunted house. It's 9:30. And I was like, well, we haven't really had dinner yet. Do you want to go get some food? And we ended up going to my favorite bar for dinner. It's this was the perfect birthday for me. So I turned 14 on Halloween. What's the new chick from Nice Revenant? Who are you referring to? I know they released new champions. I can't remember who the new ones are. It's not Shinmith. Ursulf the Grim, no. This one? Thrall Mother? Oh my god. Them are some scary looking nipples. That is, I will never be able to look at her without staring at the nipples. That is all I see. Anyway, what does she bring to the table? 3-hit, weaken. I was looking at her kit. AoE removes all buffs from all enemies. 75 chance block buffs. And decrease defense on all enemies for 2 turns. Damn. Revives all dead allies with 50% HP and 50 turn. If all other allies are dead, revives them 75 and decreases the cooldown of all revived ally skills by 1 turn. And increases enemy skills by 2 turns. Jesus, fully booked, it's a 4 turn. Passive, fills the champion by 20% whenever an ally dies. Heals champion by 20% of max HP whenever they're attacked by an enemy under a pain link. Places a pain link debuff for 2 turns on enemies who deal damage equal to 25% or more of an ally's max HP with a single skill. Damn. That's a champion I would like to try. I'm digging the dress. It's the nipples though. Cannot get past the nipples. The heavy breathing too. That's the headgear leaves a lot. Look at those dead, soulless eyes. I'm stuck in here with metal nipples. That bun must be way too tight. Okay, what was I doing? Curse City. What are we doing? What's this? Apparently this team worked before. Let's see how it does now. I like that there's a save team that's supposed to do this. I feel like this one's going to be... Let's see how much targeting we have to do. Hydra Goddess? Yes. The AoE defense and block buffs would be huge. I don't know if this is gonna... This feels... I kind of feel like this is a team that I've had to... Not manual, but manually target. Can't remember... Kind of feel like as soon as if I don't have block damage on, well, maybe not. Wixwell's got some decent hits here. This might go down pretty quickly. That's what I was afraid of. I wonder if I just target. Let's just target the ram. What's my fastest champion? It's probably either Arbiter or Arbiter or Captain Jack, one of the two. I'll have to look at what the speed is. 3 something, I don't even remember. Got Helicath. I mean, if I manualed it and made sure that everybody had block damage on when Bebop's bombs explode, that'd be fine. But I also feel like we should be able to take him out. If I focus on him, take him out quick enough that those bombs aren't a threat. I don't have a Siffy. That's like a sore spot for me. That is one of those champions that whenever there's been a progressive chance to pull her, I've gone all in with my voids for years and still haven't pulled her. Come on. Counterattacks are fine, but I want to target. Come on, one big hit from Wixwell. Nope. Is Wixwell the biggest damage dealer that I have right now in this team? No, Wixwell. Or, there it goes. Ah, we're fine. I just need to target, 426. Ah. Holy shit. I definitely don't have... I don't think I have anybody even close to 400. I'll have to look. This helmet, we'll keep that. And we'll keep the chest plate. Alright, let's look real fast. And then we'll come back to it. I think it's here. That's not my fastest. 352? Maybe. Who else would be faster? I don't think he's 276. Where's Arbiter? 371. That's probably my fastest. Or 26. Good God. 415. I feel like though, if I go equipped, let's do substats, speed. Do I have any 4 pulls? No. Do I have any 3 pulls? Yes. Arbiter for speed. I feel like I could speed up Arbiter and push her past it. Where are we at? So shield and weapon. So her helmet is only at 20. And it's a triple roll there. Double roll. Nothing on the boots. Even though the boots... Ooh, let's just do this just because. Now she's faster. There's a double roll. Okay, helmet. What do I have helmet-wise that is equipped that has speed at a triple? Cruel, immortal, perception. There's a triple roll that is on 5 roll. Good God. All right, so if we throw that in, we lose 12 because we're going from 20 to 24. But we're going from 12 to 5, so we lose 7. We lose 7 without the speed bump. That's not helping me any, unless there is a triple roll chest plate. Defense, triple roll chest plate. Defense percentage. Triple roll speed. No. It would have to be there because I would need it to overcome the shift. Unless we have, I think that's it. I think that's as fast as I can do. What'd that bumper to? 374. With the 3, it went from 371 to 374. Baby and his 396. Jesus. I really haven't done much to her. Triple roll. 3 to 8. I could push some numbers around. See, like, look here. Ooh, it was another 4. 4 speed here. We're bumping it. I have her in a team. Oh shit. Eight, 6, 4. We can do it here too. 5. I want at least 6. 7's good. Now where's your speed? 389. We're getting closer to 400. Whereas here in Termier increases effects applied to allies are boosted. I don't think I want to change that. Is there any? There's nothing I can put in there. I gained 13. Did I really? Yeah, I never really, I don't have anything. And I don't really pay much attention to Arena, where the speed really benefits me. And I think that's the only team that I have anything for, that I have anything for Arbiter, is in the Arena. Alright. First City. Back to this. There, okay. I want this one. What do we have? There's Pack Hunter. There's no benefit here. $18 overall. That's crazy. Oh. Let's see, is anything else going on? Just had birthday party. See, there's a lot of shit that's happened because I'm going all the way back to July. Been a Galathier, Acrizia, Necmo, and Lydia. I am going to admit this. This is sad to say, but I'm going to admit this. I still haven't really put any effort into Chimera. I barely have a Nightmare team. Is it Nightmare or Brutal? I can't remember. Whatever team. Crizia's 6-star Crushing Rend. Yeah, I haven't finished building a very strong team. And I know a lot, they're like, we can manual it with Titus, and I just haven't done it. Has the team won any games? Nope. We took them to a tournament, and they gave up. They quit every game. It was a brutal weekend. We scored 0. 3 games. 3 games. They scored 0 goals and gave up 29. Gave up 29 goals. And what's worse is not this weekend, but next weekend we are traveling out of state for another tournament, and the competition that we're going to play at this next tournament is better than what we played in the last one. So it's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad. What's my name in Discord? I think it's there. That's our Discord server. I think, does the link work? Yeah, it should work. No, it's not. Why does it say .command? Don't know. I need to fix that. Damn. No, they suck. That team sucks. The only other thing is I've got a older boys team that I've been assigned to, and I had no idea how good they were going to be, what we were dealing with. And last night was the very first training, was kind of an introduction to see the guys, and I was very impressed with the quality I saw. And what was better is there's, with the boys, there's no skill gap. With the girls, I have a massive skill gap where it's the curve. The best player to the worst player. It is a huge break. Whereas with the boys, they're pretty much on par across the board. So I'm excited to see what I can get out of the boys this year. I still have to focus on the girls, but the boys are going to be fun. And I've only had one training with them, but I mean, it was. Then again, though, I've been playing with these girls for so long that it doesn't take a whole lot to impress me. And when the difference between women's and men's at these ages is light light years different. Plus the boys are 2 years older than the girls. It's U17 compared to U15. But it was very impressive. This is going well. 4 minutes. Come on. Big hit. Come on, is there any big damage dealer in here? Just no. And boots. God, those were all flat stat gears. Every bit of it. So we've got... We get rid of Cold Heart and add in... Yeah. War Mother. We'll go this route. Is Dustin live yet? Dustin is playing Madden NFL Mobile. Aha. Okay, Dustin is streaming. Can't write in my Discord? Why? Am I in Corrupted Olympians? Yeah. Or am I in Corrupted Olympians Discord server? No. No, I don't think so. I try to spend as much time in Discord as I can, but I really haven't been in anything. Can't confirm phone number. That's a Discord issue, not a my Discord issue, I think. Dustin, sponsored stream, it right now is up. He's got over 200 people in there. Holy shit. What do we have? 2 more keys. I wanted energy here. Leave this team as is. This should go quick with Teox. I'd love to have a second Teox. That would be fun. That's awesome for Dustin. All right. There is. I need to figure out. That's what I need to do next. I need to figure out when. If I'm going to come back to streaming, I need to figure out when I'm going to stream. Just tonight, waiting until reset. Honestly, waiting until reset had more to do with the fact that I had nothing to do until reset happened. That I actually play and stream is crazy. Why is that crazy? I don't really play. Raid's like as auto play as you get. Is the lazy man game. Do I have one more key? Thanks for the follow though. Back to the map. Oh wait, we've got another. Oh, fucking rare epic. AFK Demon Lord members. Yes. Rare and epic only. Skull Crusher. Let's just see if we can do it with this one. No, I'm never in Discord. Barely. I'm barely in Discord. When I get the time, to be fair, there will be times where I get a break and I find myself online more and I'm on Discord every day. And I'll be in one server or another and I get stuck there talking to people for a long time. But I mean, honestly, I do that when I'm at work and I'm like in my office and I can shut the door and screw around, and I haven't had that. I haven't had that ability to sit there and do it for a long time. Thanks for the gifted sub.
Oh my god. Carry 12 gifted Wisconsin Wookiee a subscription. Carry 12 gifted a tier 1 sub to Wisconsin Wookiee.
Appreciate that. Only 11 hours of event dungeon. The event dungeon isn't going away in 11 hours, is it? No, it can't be. We still have, what, a week? Or is there an event dungeon event? I can't remember. Thank you.
Holy shit. Imru80 just subscribed.
Appreciate that. You have to be disciplined. Well, I can tell you for one, I am not fucking disciplined at all. I am the most undisciplined streamer ever. The event dungeon leaves in 11 hours. How the fuck is the event dungeon leaving in 11 hours, but the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle program's running? I thought this shit ran through like November 11th or something. I'm ending it. Event dungeon leaves in 11 hours. What the fuck? 11 hours. I swear the program ran. General news. I swear that shit ran. Better to give you Jeff Bezos money? Hey, I love Jeff Bezos money. Let's see. Okay, raid promo. 13th of November. Yeah, it runs to the 13th. The event dungeon doesn't have a date for the event dungeon. But yeah, the promo runs till the 13th of November. Why the hell are they shutting this shit down that quick? Sub song, is it from? I have no idea. So a week with no event dungeon. Yeah. That's weird. I mean, I know the whole thing at the end is going to be this Swordmaster path is starting in 6 hours. I've just been hoarding my time. I really want to pull Shredder over the weekend. If we go all in with this, with the shards, ew, we've got a summon here. Do I hold it? I hold it. We'll need it at some point. We have this all goes away in 6 hours. If we can pull Shredder and we use all the shards that are held up to grab Leo, that gives us 2 rafts, Donnie, Michelangelo, and April. The only one we're missing is it's just Leo and Shredder. Leo and Shredder. And I don't think I've ever completed. You didn't get April? April was one from one of the, was it a Titan event? I think. Titan event or a path? I can't remember. One of the two. I don't remember. Yeah, I think I skipped out on somebody's. I ignored. I ignored worrying about some souls. I think it may have been. I think that's what it was. It was the event that you could either get Granite Doorkeep's 5-star soul or April. And I was like, Granite can suck it. I want April. No, I said that. We went and saw. I have beer all over my face. No, I said that. We went and saw. I'm so glad you find that funny. I have shit everywhere. There's. Fucking kidding me. Shit is everywhere. Look at the desk. Still laughing. Still laughing. Finds the shit funny as hell. I was holding it. I was about to take a drink. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's so funny. Is that one wet? God.
Oh my god.
It literally exploded all over my face. Which is worse. Yes. Earlier Dustin was on here and he's like, when are you gonna let your wife electrocute you again?
Drink, Jesus.
These are all extra bottles. They end up just sitting here. That's nice. Fucking Jesus. She walked in. I mean, you guys probably couldn't hear it because of there's I have what is it? Fucking shirt's all soaked. I have noise dampening. Yeah, so like if I scream real quick or there's a loud sound, the noise dampening gets rid of it. Noise canceling, that's what it's called. See, there's too many of these. But she walked up and I'm in my office and she walks over and she bangs on the door, just boom, 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 loud as shit, because she loves to scare me. And now I don't know if you can see it. Do you see all the? She fucked my whole beer up, and it came out. I'll have to watch that back because it did. It shot out of the beer all over my face, the desk. My shirt's all soaked. I got beer on my titties. That's why she would love to do the electrocution stream again. Damn. What was I saying? We watched Black Phone and Black Phone 2, but the weekend before, because it's Halloween, so for the whole month of October, I've just been watching just horror movies. And like the weekend before, it was whatever day they released it on HBO Max. Weapons. My daughter and I sat down and watched Weapons, and I felt like that was probably the best movie I had seen all year. If you haven't seen Weapons, that movie is so good. It is such a sleeper hit. I can hear her through the door. She is still in the kitchen laughing. Yeah, I can still hear you out there giggling. It's like you take a deep breath, like, and then she starts laughing again. When the stream is done, I will show you the video. Yeah, your smiling muscles hurt. Great. Now, you saw Weapons in Black Phone 1. Black Phone 2 was good. I actually liked Black Phone 2 better than Black Phone 1. You had a long watch list this Halloween. I sat down at beginning of October, like the last weekend of September. There was something that popped up on. We have a subscription to Shudder, and a thing popped up. It was the top 100 moments in horror films. And it was like 8-9 episodes long. It was like 8 hours, and it just started at number 100 and counted it down. And we were going through it and watching every episode, and there were so many movies in there that I hadn't seen in a really long time. So I sat at the office all month watching just old films, stuff that I hadn't seen in a long time. I watched just random shit. Like I watched They Live with Roddy Piper. What else? I watched They Live. I watched both. I watched both things. John Carpenter, and then the second film, the prequel. Yeah, the prequel. The one they released 6 years ago, or however long it was. I watched 30 Days of Night, whatever that one was. The one with, God, what's his name? The guy from, oh, God damn it, what's his name? He was from The Faculty, was the first thing he got a real big thing. I watched him at work. Okay, so we actually, The Conjuring Last Rites, we took my daughter, my son and his wife, and my wife, we all took my daughter to see The Last Rites in the theater. In my office at work, we have a TV, and we usually throw just a movie on there to watch in the background while we're working. Either that, or a lot of days we'll just have like a podcast on it. You agreed to not watch it. Too scared to bring negative things home. That's funny. Now, my daughter, we've seen all The Conjuring. She loved The Conjuring. So when the new one was coming out, she was hyped to go see it in the theater, because she'd never seen him in the theater. This is a full turtle setup that we're just going to kill. Leo is gone, so Don and Mikey are left. What else did I watch? Then my daughter, we watched a documentary on Stephen King. It was King Adaptations. And there were several Stephen King movies that she didn't know were Stephen King movies. And we watched, she had seen Shawshank, because when, I think it was last year, when I went to Slammed Enough, when we went to Slammed Enough last October, my wife took her to Mansfield Prison, where they shot Shawshank. We had seen that, and then, but there were a lot of other Stephen King movies she didn't know were Stephen King films. We watched Green Mile, and then the other night, Saturday night, we watched, I made her watch Stand By Me. She had never seen it. Welcome to Derry. I haven't watched it yet. It's on my list to see. That, and she wants to watch Mr. Mercedes. The Mr. Mercedes series, but I told her she has to read the books first. The same with The Outsider. She wants to see Dr. Sleep, but I think we're going to have to sit through the Kubrick original Shine. Did I lose that? Holy shit. That says a lot for the turtles. We need to sit through the first one first. Yeah, I haven't watched Welcome to Derry yet, but what she did the other night, she comes in and she says, "Your grandfather is Peter Straub?" Really? That is awesome. I actually have I have something down here. It's old though. Great uncle. That's awesome. I think I have there's you a truck driver. I have I think it's Ghost Story. I think Ghost Story is down there. There's another one though. There's another Peter Straub book. Ghost Story is the one they made into the movie. You're unemployed and have had 2 back surgeries here. That sucks. Peter Straub is your great. That's awesome. Let's see. What was I doing? Chris' family been on TV like 7 different times. What for? I know this. We've talked about this. I'm trying to remember why. Why have they been? What is it? It's yeah, it's Chris. And I cannot remember. I think it was brought up a long time ago in WhatsApp. I can't remember why. Remember what it was. I think it was John brought it up. And I think it was back in the FIFA Mobile days that we've had conversations about it, and I can't remember what it was. It's going to drive me nuts. So you're related to Peter Straub. I live, this is true. I actually live, Simon hates his family. I live very close, like within about 6, the Tallyman. I thought there was another book that Peter Straub and Stephen King worked on together. Maybe it was the Tallyman. Yeah, I live literally within. I could ride my bicycle to John Scalzi's house. Black House. I think that's the one I was thinking of. But I have Ghost Story somewhere. I actually wrote a couple of novels as well. They're not very good. What do we have? Yeah, John Scalzi, sci-fi writer. He's probably 10 years older than me. And he lives just up the road. He has dogs, so we're not connected at all. But they're like right around here where I live, in this area of Ohio, it's so crazy how many well-known people have either come from this area, have moved to this area, like live right around here, that we have connections with, that people know, or it's just, we're in just a really weird It's a really weird area. Ohio's known for spooky stuff. It's like I literally live right up from John Scalzi. Let's see. Dave Chappelle lives right up the road from my son. And his daughter is... What is this? His daughter is close to my kid's age. And she's in track. So whenever she does... The high school that my kids went to always hosts a massive track meet for the whole area. So whenever they would run track, his daughter, Dave Chappelle's daughter's really good. And it was always a big deal because he was at the high school and people were always like wanting to get pictures with him and shit. See, like during the pandemic when he started hosting comedy shows at his house, he created a venue in his front yard, an outdoor stage and like seating and stuff. When I'm at my son's house, when we leave his house to go to Menards to go buy wood or supplies or anything, we drive right by Dave Chappelle's house. Who else lives here? John Lithgow is from here. When I was a kid, I grew up about 25 minutes north of where I live now, and Rob Lowe lived in the next town over, and his dad, Rob Lowe's dad, is a public defender, and he used to come to our school and give speeches he was one of the Dare campaign. He would come in with the police and they would do the Dare drug talks. And one day I was coming home from college and I stopped at a gas station near my parents' house. And at the pump next to me, like on the other side of the pump, putting gas in his BMW was Rob Lowe. And I'm like putting gas in. I'm like, that's Rob Lowe. He's like, hi. And who else? Woody Harrelson's from around here. He's actually from South, but he has friends and relatives up here. My wife actually took care of when we were in college and she was working. She took care of George Clooney's, not his mom. Maybe it was his mom. George Clooney's mom. It's just a lot of people from right around here. And it's like the middle of nowhere. We're not like in Cleveland. Like this is all farmland and shit. It's very weird. What else do I have? We may as well. I still need to really come back and get more of these to 10. But we'll do it for the points. Have I moved up at all? Am I still... Oh, Jesus, I'm dropped. I went from 26th down to 27th place. At least I'm still here, sort of. Jesus, I dropped way down. I swear to God, I'm playing every day. Summon 3 champs. Use my MYTHLAX to help finish it? Finish what? I have campaign boss. I'm kind of afraid to take a drink because I don't want to see. I don't want the wife to come in and scare me again. All right. new shop is all done. Yes. And he's got the R32 was finished. Turned out fantastic. And then they all went to Tennessee without me. And there was riots down there, and the police were tear gassing people and shit. And now it's done. There's no more Tennessee car show. Slammed Enough is gone. The R32 was not damaged at all at the show. But what's really funny is I have to work Saturday. We've got a car to work on. But he's kind of slowed things down because he's building his car. Because he sold the Nissan Z was gutted and sold in pieces. And the guy, this is great. So the 350Z got sold in the spring. It's back in the spring. He sold the Z, but he ripped all of the suspension off of it. The handmade suspension, he gutted it all, and he sold it to a guy. I don't remember where he's from. New Jersey, Pennsylvania, something. He sold the entire suspension kit to a guy from out of state, and he shipped it all to him. And then he sold the wheels to somebody else and the car to somebody. It was all spot pieces. So he comes over the other day. He's like, guess what I'm doing? It's like, what? He goes, in January, it's like mid-December, the guy's showing up. The guy that bought all of his suspension components is bringing him everything that he bought and his Z, and having him build the Z to his specs, dial everything in, and then build a new front end for it. So he's like, this is so exciting. I get to rebuild and build a brand new Z. So it's somebody else's, but it'll be December and January. He gets to rebuild his own car on somebody else's car. That's fun. Z 2.0. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I haven't seen the car. I don't know what it's about, like anything that's going on. I know what the suspension should look like when it's done. What am I doing? What is this? This is artifacts. I want. We'll do protection. We'll just throw 4. Dailies are finished. One live arena battle. Get this out of the way. It's shop is done. I think. What have we had? Since the shop was done, the R32 was the big thing. And then after that, there was WRX that came through. We did a Honda Civic rebuild one weekend. And I think that's about it, because then they went to Gatlinburg in October, and then he took some time off to work on the Miata. And the last I heard, he had a guy building custom suspension for the Miata, and it was missing parts. And I went over a couple of weeks ago because we were working on the truck, and I needed to go to his house to use, I think, the torch. And yeah, let's see how this goes. to use the torch. And he had another car there that I wasn't a part of. This weekend we have a truck to do. I think that's about it. He's just mostly been working on the Miata. He wanted to try to get the Miata done over the winter. This is not looking good. Those poisons are going to take me out. I don't even think I'm going to get a chance to go. So what's his Maria doing? Damn. That was a hit. Shit. Yeah, I'm not going to get to go. I got destroyed. But Maria had that was a big hit. Here she goes. What kind of numbers? $90,000. Is it a 4-star soul? I just want my credit. Give me my quest. I'm moving on. All right, I think that's about it. We've been on for a couple hours. All right, there's only a few of us here, but we're going to go ahead and raid Dustin. Just because. All right. It is set up. Yeah, I won't stick around. Tell bad jokes in this chat. He's got like 280 people over there in the EA chat. I know what that's like when... Oh, now he's down to 75. I think people have left. I know what it's like when you're doing a creator network. And you're trying to keep... What's worse is when you're normally not very on top of things and you're used to just kind of going off script. And you're doing it. All right. That's where we're going to end it. The raid should start here in a second. And make sure you let Dustin know where we're coming from. And I get to... What did he have? His was 61 months. 61 months he's been subbed here. I think I've been subbed 52 months or something like that. 52 months over on him. So we'll do it. Sammy, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys coming in from the clan too. That is awesome. And we'll do another stream. We'll be streaming Friday, and I think we should be able to return to this. To normal streaming time. I'm excited about that. All right, until next time. As long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep streaming.